Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. So GALA hit yesterday this dotted line support. That was the 3 cent level we talked about in the video before yesterday's, I think, as a possible next target after breaking below the 61.8 retracement, the 3.37 cent level. Yeah, we broke below that and did highlight to you there are a couple of levels I'm watching here, the 3 cent level basically. So we did react to that, which is great. And should we come down lower, which at the moment is still expected, it would be the descending trend line lower boundary line and the 2.57 cent line for a possible support level and a possible bounce from there. In my opinion, there's still decent chance to find support in the green zone, in the green larger support area that could enable GALA to rally in a third wave to 10 cents plus. But as I said to you before, at no stage so far, GALA has managed to do a 5-wave rally. We were observing here this rally, but it only gave us 3 waves. So until then, until we see a 5-wave move to the upside and a 3-wave move down, we cannot really confirm that a low is in and has been made. At the moment, the expectation would be for GALA to follow Bitcoin for possibly one more low here in a wave 5. The idea, I will be able to give you a little bit more of a clearer target for the 5th wave as soon as we have a confirmed top in place for 4. Now, at the moment, the key levels that I'm watching here for a possible wave 4 are 3.25 cents and 3.39, which would be the ideal one. I mean, we've nearly reached that anyway. And 3.511. This is sort of based on Fibonacci retracements. However, be aware that this most likely is some kind of a diagonal pattern on the way down here. So you need to be aware that those Fib targets are sometimes, that we sometimes overshoot them in a diagonal. Yeah, so that would need to be considered. Yep. At the moment, it looks like this is the wave 4. It could be something different. This is really the micro counting. Therefore, be always aware of the key pivot points, decision points, and thresholds. And here for GALA, it's very clearly the 2.57 cent level. A sustained break below that will always make it very, very difficult for this scenario that a third wave could happen to unfold. Yeah, so that's why for some people it might be worth waiting for a signal that is turning around. Other people might just want to buy the pullback. That just depends on you and your attitude towards the markets and your strategy time frame and so on. At the moment, I can clearly tell you there is not yet any signal that the market has reversed back to the upside. However, a breakout above 3.511 cents would be a first signal, yeah, a first strong signal that actually the low is already in of this wave 2. We always need to be ready in this green support area, but price action at the moment would suggest still one more low because we have to give preference to the trend. Yeah, the trend will change though clearly if we break out of the descending that corrective price channel. Yeah, at the same time we would make a break above the wave 2 high at 4 cents, and then we can be more optimistic about an unfolding price move towards the 10 cent area. Now, also getting to 10 cents or beyond would not be a move in a straight line. Yeah. And also there will most likely be other scenarios after we've broken out, but it's all about probabilities, and we're watching the different possibilities the market has. And at the moment, there are basically 2. There is one scenario in which we can find support here and have a great risk to or reward to risk ratio on the long side from here. But note that in the short term, the trend is still down, hasn't reversed yet, at least no signal for that. And if we break below 2.57 cents, it could turn out to be quite bearish. While we are still in a correctively looking price channel, a break below the 2.57 cent level would most likely go along with breaking out of the channel to the downside. Well, there is not much more support left then, guys. There is, before we make a new low, so get below the January lows, the 88.7 Fib level will be one. That is at 2.09 cents. Yeah, but it is a level where, yes, we could get still a bounce, but it will just overall make this scenario very unlikely. Yeah, it's very funny and interesting. Well, not funny necessarily, but interesting how Bitcoin and Ethereum caught up with a lot of these altcoins that were already in the wave 2 area before. Bitcoin and Ethereum just smashed into this, while the altcoins were actually holding quite steady. You know, very interesting. But yeah, those are the levels to watch for. I think at the moment we could be thinking about this wave 4, all part of an ending diagonal. So I hope you like the update about GALA. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.